To the stream. My name is Jules. As always, when you join me here, you're one of my treasures. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trends, we talk teaching, and we talk trucks. Last night I did one of my teaching lessons on high demand religions, focusing on the Mormon Church, which is a high demand religion, even a cult. Also, the lesson was about what they consider missionary work and how much they demand of it. And when it's missionary work, many of you may have been visited by the elders or sister missionaries that knock on your door and may not know that those people actually finance their own trip. The church requires that they gather about $10,000 to $15,000 before going, it's a long process to go on it. I do want to say thank you to everybody that has looked at the videos in the last couple of days. We are getting a lot of good views, not just because of streams, but videos. So I do want to say thank you for that. Now I do have to, while I am waiting for people to come on here, I will do some updates on yesterday's stream, put a thumbnail on it, and so I do want to welcome everyone. Please remember, do hit a like, subscribe, and jump into the chat and chat with us. Please do keep your comments respectful, and we can have a good stream as always. So welcome. I am Jules. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo soy Shiloh. Yo me llamo Jules. Si quieres, ponle dedo arriba a nuestra conversación, suscribe al canal, y si quiere dejar una donación al canal, por favor. Ahorita estamos donando todo a Texas por la inundación que ha pasado. My day's been good. Alice, how are you doing today? Please, everyone, let's hit a like, subscribe. We do want to make it to 10 likes, as quickly as possible. Then our goal will be 51. Please do so. Do hit a like. What is on August 9th, Alice? Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe. Consider dropping a super sticker or a super chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely get ready for things. Welcome, Scurf. Are you a scurfer? Do you actually scurf at the beach? Well, that sounds cool, Alice. Have you picked out a wedding dress? Do you know what scurfing is? It's kind of surfing on a skimboard. That's what you get from when you jump into someone that is from California. You learn, certain terms. Oh, that's cool, Alice. Well, Panda, that's kind of hard because uh, I just I did shave. I mean, it's hard to get of all your, all your everything completely. Well, Ellis, that is your choice. Thank you, Yadira. Glad to see you here. I got, the stream done early. I took Thomas out several times before jumping on here. Please, everyone, do hit a like and subscribe. And when we're talking about Thomas, is this guy. As you guys can see, I did get, I did do some work on my old neon lights. Welcome, Jenny. Um, I got my alien back working, and same with my flying saucer. Actually, I used to have four neon lights up here. There's one that is also working, and but it's on batteries, and it's still, I don't know, something about that one. It just uses up batteries real quick. Um, I You could say in a way, Scurf, I'm a transgender lesbian. So I'm a transgender woman that likes women. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. Consider dropping a super chat. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the stream. A woman is what I feel I am. The what is a woman question, everybody wants a different answer. They always want the anatomical response. And I know everything about anatomy and physiology, as I am a nurse and had to take a semester class on anatomy, a semester class on physiology. Yes, I'm not a doctor, but I do have to know the concepts. And yes, it has to do, people talk about pelvis size and how it's shaped and everything else and chromosomes, but some people are born with XXY chromosomes. No, I haven't, Alice. I have a friend that she actually is. So there's not a lot of, it's not difficult to find. But when you are transgender, there is a different feeling inside of you. You do feel uncomfortable in as the sex you were assigned at birth. Hello, everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Let's try to make it to 10 likes in the first half hour. And then through the stream, we can try to make it to 51. Got 2 of my lights working again, you guys. I used to have 3 up here, or no, 4. The third one is working. It works on batteries, but it just drains them quickly. Correct, Yadira. It is a 1% of the population is transgender. So I don't know why people are so bothered by us or concerned of that we are here when it's 1%. So if you got 100 people together, one of those people is going to be transgender. possibly, transgender. So, uh, hello everyone and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Consider dropping a super chat, a super sticker. We are taking those donations or any money that comes in via super chat, and I am sending them to someone that does live in the San Antonio area and has been volunteering down in Kerrville, and she will purchase gift cards for the families down in that area. That sounds cool, Alice. And I've never said I'm a woman. I've said I'm a transgender woman. And that's what many of us will do. Hi, Harper. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. And usually what it is, you'll identify as a transgender woman at first. Many, once they finish transitioning, get all the surgeries and all that, many will identify as transsexual after that. So, it's not so much just saying I'm a woman, you know? Okay, Alice. Hello, everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Okay, if you guys see me kind of looking off to the side, I have dual monitors, so I'm doing something on this monitor. Okay, actually, Scurf, that's a very good question. I actually state that people should be at an age of accountability where they can make decisions for themselves. Now, if they are under 18, they should at least be able to go to a therapist and speak with them, but not able to do surgery until they can make their own decisions. And I think the age right now has been set to age 19. I think that's a pretty good age. So I think that's where I look at it. Parents shouldn't make the decisions for their kids, and because at that age, I do think people may be are still kind of growing up and not make the decision and not really analyze what they're doing. Well, and that's the thing I've learned in a lot of working in the medical field, that things should be done um, by accountability's sake. It shouldn't just be people jumping right on and doing it, doing something that they don't want. Yeah, I had a good day. Got some cleaning done, um, and then have and after that I did start getting rid of some stuff because I am moving to California. Um, yeah, and gender dysphoria is a hard thing to go through. We all, experience it. And for those of you that don't know dysphoria, that's kind of that feeling that you do not align with the gender or the sex assigned at birth. So it is difficult. What do I do in the medical field? I'm a nurse and I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs. I'm about to change jobs from being just in uh, in primary care. I'm going to go to medical specialties. Okay, Alice, I gotcha. Yeah, and that's one thing I felt the gender dysphoria. Um I just wanted to present female, and it's been since I was a teenager. So it was hard, at first because when you live in a society where it's not accepted as much because I'm a Gen Xer, so it wasn't as accepted back then. Um, there is it was a whole different thing. Well, thank you, Harper. Yeah, and right now, I'm a little hoarse. I've noticed in the last few days, I woke up like that on Thursday, and then sometimes when you're, you know, doing your stream and you talk a lot during it, it just happens. And practicing your voice, that's what it takes. It takes lots of practice. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. As you're joining us here, feel free to jump into the stream with us. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a super sticker or a super chat. Um, Please do consider dropping a super sticker or a super chat. Everything we are making that we've made last month was set aside into my Cash App, and I am sending it. Oh, Jenny, you just went to your third month uh, membership. Um, so, um, and then I am sending the money that I get into Cash App. eh, For once I get it here, I send it to Cash App, and then I will send it to a friend that's buying gift cards to those affected by the Kerrville floods. She has been boots on the ground over there. She's miles away. Um, well, Alice, that's his problem, really. If he can't accept you, then it's his issue. So she will, donate the gift cards um, to people over there that need them. Uh, I've been trying. I need to get a hold of her to see that she has. I believe I found her Cash App name, but I want to make sure that it's her. Um, she also has a channel here on YouTube. Thank you, Harper. Um, so for those of you who want to know that uh, a lot, what we do with any money that does come via super chats, we donate 30% to charity. Hello, name, nameless. Um, we do donate 30% to charities usually. We and the rest, one covers the overhead of the uh, internet bill. The rest will cover overhead to make different types of streams. And for example, like I said, the fifth T of my channel, because it is called Area 5T1, it isn't because we talk about aliens. It's because we talk the five T's. Yes, I heard about both of those, Alice, and trust me, we get a lot of flack about the Ozzy Osbourne one on here. Um, so the thing is, I do, like talk about, triathlon. I talk about my transition. Hello, Rose. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do like and subscribe if you aren't already. We're only 3 likes away from hitting our first 10. Then from there, we like to progress to. Yeah, I like to do triathlon. So, some of the channel money may go to buying items so I can show how to train for triathlon. Also, my truck, my Xterra, it may go to making videos about that. So there's going to be lots to come. If I'm moving to San Diego, the way it looks, I will probably be leaving on September 11th on my way to San Diego. So thank you, Jenny, for the super chat right there saying thank you. So we have our first super chat of the day. I'm trying to get the other 2 lights fixed, so we can actually have, like I said, we used to have 4 back here, and it kind of gives it more like that Area 5T1 theme that we like to have fun with. Another thing I want to try to do before I leave, I do want to do an urban myth video going to Roswell. So, kind of get a little bit of the urban myth video from there. So I don't want to leave New Mexico without going to Roswell. I've gone once to Roswell, and it's been we went late at night. I did my hair a little different. I got like one little bang kind of coming on the front of the ear. Actually right now I don't have a partner. I have a companion here, right here, hangs out with me all the time. His name's Thomas. Thomas is my dog. Someone's working on something upstairs. I think he works on bikes. Yeah, Thomas is a Dalmatian mix. I've had him for about 6 months. He's a cool pup to have. So he's part of the channel now. Someone told me, many of you that are subs here and join us frequently here, I was doing Latter Daily Digest on Tuesday, and MB showed up on the post game. You could say the post game show, and she was saying, yes, he is a rescue. I will not buy a dog from a breeder. Thank you, Aaliyah. Welcome to the stream. Um, so yeah, I will not get a dog from a breeder anymore. I did get my first Dalmatian ever from a breeder, and it was it was a puppy, but I won't. Dalmatians are very hyper, so they demand a lot of attention. You know, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna make it for this year's Comic Con in San Diego. What I might do is um, try to get tickets for next year's. Yeah, his head's right here. Guys, I have it down to being able to point at things, you know, without having to look behind me. Obviously, I am looking them on camera, but I can say that's an alien face, that's a flying saucer. This is my Area 5T1 sign, Guy Fawkes mask, and this is like a little sign with, uh, you know, like an alien drawings, like flying saucers and aliens. When I moved out here to New Mexico, I thought it would be cool to make an alien theme on my house, of my apartment, because of, you know, the whole Roswell incident. Um, yeah, I will still be working with VA. In fact, my pay is going up, and I'm getting the same transfer, same level. Uh, so my pay will be what happens when you work for the VA or any government agency is what they'll do, they'll adjust your pay to the cost of living. Oh, those jackets were already mine before working with the VA. The ones I had back here. I just took them down because I wanted to hang those lights. I spent some time fixing them. This one here, the wires were broken because Thomas would wag his big tail and he tore the cables apart. So I bought shrink tubing. I just kind of wadded them together, bought shrink tubing and put it over. And then I bought a little torch lighter and put it back together, and they're working again. There's two more. One does work, and the fourth one, I have to probably do the same thing with the wiring. Um, it's simple stuff to do. Yeah, he'll get up, move around, sleep in different spots. Yeah, I am saving for my surgeries. Now, my insurance at work will cover a portion of it. Guys, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. People are, it seems like since we started, I don't know, they've unsubscribed. Uh, Nervous about what? Surgeries? No. I've had brain surgery, you guys. Why would I be nervous about, you know, having a surgery, getting like a breast augmentation or anything like that. You know, and probably a breast augmentation would probably be the last surgery because it takes 3 years probably till your breasts are fully grown. I mean, this is 1 year's worth right there. And I am, no, I'm not, I'm not nervous about bottom surgery. Actually, that's the first one I want to have. Um, because that's the one that will stop a lot of the male hormones. That means I would have to stop taking like the testosterone blockers because testosterone wouldn't be produced as much, and some of those testosterone blockers could actually um, be a little can cause some effects. They shouldn't, Alice. I mean, I called about when my dad passed away. He was a Air Force veteran, and he never got his VA benefits. He never signed up for them, and and he when I called, they offered a military funeral like instantly. I mean, like within minutes, they would have done it. I mean, yeah, Harper, I have some of the best moderators on YouTube, I can tell you. Yadira is one of the goats here. I have Jason. I have Lena Mystic Mama. Well, although it was an injury, he was probably let out. Yeah, you're a ninja there. Um, although if he got an honorable discharge for that, Alice, he should still get it. Um, my father was in for 2 years in the Air Force. Um, got a honorable discharge. He was an immigrant. Uh, immigrant in the Air Force. He wasn't a citizen, but he was an immigrant. Hello, Purple. Welcome to the stream. And they offered me one for him, so I really don't know why they won't give one to your. Hey, Jason, your ears must have been ringing. I was just saying how great a moderator you and Yadira are. Well, happy birthday, Tessa. Yeah, so all you have to do is go to the VA and talk to an advocate. Ask for an advocate to talk to. Hello, George. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Just everyone, so you know, I did do one of my Mormon deconstruction videos last night after the stream. It's already gotten 50 views. You can ask any question, George, as long as you keep them respectful. Guys, I'm gonna try to do a live stream Monday because transition Tuesday. I knew there was something to it, Harper. Yeah, Harper, do you think we don't go through things like this here on the channel? So, George, you would have to move to the US legally, and then you would have to just go become a citizen, and then you could be a member the of the Navy. Then you can sign up for the Navy. As long as you're a citizen, citizens can do government jobs, and the being a member of the Navy would be a government job. I get those all the time. Alice, his DD-214, then order a new one. See if it's on there. His DD-214 should say from the moment he signed up in the military to every change that there was in his duty station to rank to everything. That DD-214 records every different thing. Unless that you're on some kind of special ops type of team, because I have a friend whose DD-214 says boot camp and when he left, and he was in the military for 20 years, and he was like on some type of secret ops. So DD-214 should detail everything you did. Correct. But you do need to come over legally to the United States, and then you need to sign, become a citizen, and and then you need to sign up for the military. Yeah, and Jason has a point. It can be hard to get a DD-214, and there was one warehouse where DD-214s uh, um, were stored, and that warehouse burnt down. So a lot of people are missing their DD-214. So sometimes it can be hard to get. It's like you got to make sure all records were kept, and because if if there wasn't a DD-214 from his time in the reserves, you have to get a new one that does state that he was in the reserves. Thank you, Yadira. Yadira did point to the link that's my merch store. You can send money here via Cash App. Also, if you don't want to drop a super chat or a super sticker, Cash App does stay. Anything that goes into Cash App will stay there, and it will be going to my friend Megan Connor, who is buying gift cards for people in Kerrville, Texas. There is t-shirts, hoodies, even throw pillows. There's plush bears. There's coffee. Sounds good. There's coffee. There's all kinds, and there's tank tops, little tote bags for the store. Um, so there's all kinds of stuff. It just depends on what you would want. I hate. There's blankets too. I have a blanket right back here. Um, Now, one of the things um, I do have is I have one of the blankets here. It is a nice big blanket. It does have a picture of a flying saucer with a Xterra underneath it. Um, and guys, a new feature that I found that is really cool with um, sounds good, Alice. That with YouTube is the you can make your uh, you can make shorts with an AI app, which is fantastic. I made a short right now yesterday, I believe. Also has the Xterra, and it actually the AI made it look like my Xterra has a flying saucer over it, and it actually it's playing the theme from Close Encounters, and it's actually going uphill. Looked really cool. It's already gotten 932 views. So, no, actually, it was made two days ago. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe if you're just joining us here. Um, I'm sorry, I just dropped my flashlight. I like to have on my backpack that I use in case of emergency. I don't know what my neighbor does up there. I know he likes to rebuild bikes, but I don't know if that's what he's doing in the apartment um, or what. Um, like when he moved in, I saw him unloading from his vehicle, and I think it was like almost 30 different sets of Rock Shocks. If you guys don't know what Rock Shocks, those are the forks for your bike, but they were actually Rock Shocks brand. That's like the original brand that made suspension on their forks. What did she say, Jason? Oh, I get it. Yeah, I started today, Alice. I kind of started sorting out some stuff. I don't have much stuff to pack. I like threw out uh, like a little corner table. Um, Basically, what I'm gonna have to do is in the last days really get rid of the furniture and clean up the apartment. Um, Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. Oh, are you talking to my dog down here? My dog is down here. Ahmed? His name is Thomas. I did say hello, Aaron. Well, thank you, Aaron. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel, and no, Jason, it was her first time in here. Today was her first day in here. Hello, Ordinary. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? We got a good pace going on today. I guess I'm starting to figure out time-wise what is the best time. I should, Alice, I've got some parts come in to make sure that the Gem X is total, like, I'm doing a full tune-up. I already have the spark plugs. I have new gaskets for the intake. I have today the coils were supposed to arrive, but obviously the mailman didn't knock enough, or didn't knock and just threw the little paper into the mailbox and didn't want to make the effort to walk across the way, because the mailbox is just like right there. And did you taste something bad there, COB? And he didn't make the effort to just walk across the way and knock on the door. Thomas and I were here, and Thomas wouldn't hear him. I could just open the door and gotten the package from him. I don't like it when they don't make that effort. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe. You can do like Jenny Clevenger did. She did donate a $5 super chat. That will go to the victims of the floods in Kerrville. What we received from last month's and what we're getting this month will go to Texas. Actually, I do, Alice. I have a Big Ten one that I bought. I have a roof rack that I bought for it. I have traction boards, and I have the water jug. Just that you need to balance it out, the water jug. You cannot just put water in your radiator. Water into your radiator causes rust. So therefore, it will cause your radiator to rust through. So that's why they always say to put coolant in there first. It will be a 12-hour drive, but I will probably stop every 2 to 3 hours. I didn't even finish reading it, Yadira, and you got it. Oh, I know, Yadira, I know, Alice. I do live in an environment, obviously, that does get very hot here in New Mexico. So yeah, I'll just make sure it's topped off with coolant and with water. I will do an oil change to it. Yeah, she just popped out of nowhere and just got it. I was just starting to read it. Jason, I mean, hi Arthur. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Do you realize that we're 49 minutes in and we are already at 80% of the views that we had yesterday. Yesterday we did 507, and today we're already at 400. I didn't see it, Marty Dockers, because one of my moderators took it out of there. It must have been something that wasn't appropriate. No, I see it now because I unblocked it, but basically what you're trying to say is you're trying to make me shout out someone, but it's going to make me say something that's probably inappropriate. I know what's called entrapment. So if you want me to do a shout out to him, drop a super chat and I will do it. That's not a super chat. And I can see what it says. Hello, ramen lover. Marty, if you keep trying to have me when you pronounce that, it sounds like I'm saying something, an inappropriate word in English. That's fine, Yadira. It sounds like the Adam Henry word, if you know what an Adam Henry is. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Alice, don't start with the mama bear stuff. Yeah, it's phonetic alphabet for certain things. Yeah, and it's just it's in the phonetic alphabet. Hopefully it does. With a Z in it. Marty, if you, long and the short of it, if you keep, thank you, Ordinary. I was actually going to wear my massive hoop earrings. I have some big ones, and I almost wore those since I had my gold necklace showing, and they're gold also. I was going to wear them. They're like this big. I was going to wear those. I really sat there and contemplated on it when I was in the, getting myself ready. Look, Marty, the long and the short of it is I'm not gonna say it. If you basically if you keep taunting us about it, thanks, Jason. Uh, my moderators can take you right off the stream. And just know that that's why I have moderators, because they will some like your dear and Jason are excellent at reading things before I even get a chance to look at them. Yeah, but sometimes that's it's not about being. Thank you, Maria Luisa Bravo. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We've got a great pace going on our on the channel in the last 3 days. Hello, Maria or Maria Luisa. Now, we're not just getting good live stream views, we're also getting good shorts views, and we're getting good I haven't had a chance, Jason. The thing that I've been doing is every time that I go to work on something, I want to buy more to work on it. Well, see, right now, it says yeah, because it says I'm connected good. And the thing is, I'm connected, I'm using my cell phone on to stream. So, and then I am watching myself on my computer on my analytics, so I can that's where I can see your comments nice and large, so it can I can read them. Instead of having to look at the tiny writing on my phone, I'll watch them on my computer. And it gives me a chance to watch the analytics also. Yeah, I know. For example, that's what I noticed on our channel when there was a couple of times that I jumped that the live stream with the Lori Vallow case kind of kicked me off, and when I came back on and restarted it, it was going slow on our end. Marty, here's the long and the short of it. Before I do a shout out, I will do shout outs to people if you want a shout out given to a friend, I will do it if I get the name in a super chat. Let's put it that way. If you just subbed, I will give a shout out. There is actually another program you can put on here that automatically last weekend, Alice, what happened, something was going wrong with my phone. It was locking up somehow, and I couldn't stream from my phone. So what I was doing, I was streaming from StreamYard, or I streamed directly from the YouTube app on my webcam. I actually have a doctor. I have a therapist and a doctor. And they're the one that suggested that I needed to transition. But yeah, Alice, last week there was something going, it was my phone, because for streams I use my phone to stream. I use that camera because it gives that vertical look, so it goes through people's shorts views. And then there were a couple little things that I just had to adjust. In fact, I paid off my phone because I only owed $50 on it. So I decided to pay it off, and I unlocked it. Hello, Spawn. Welcome to the stream. Do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Hello, Jim. Welcome to the stream. Do hit a like and subscribe. I saw that too, Jason, but oh, did I get it? It's Salim Sahir. Welcome, Sahir. I got your name wrong at first. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Consider dropping a super chat or a super sticker. You know, right now, all the money that does go into the channel will be heading towards flood victims in Texas. All we do is cover whatever overhead we have, and then hello, Pickles. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Oh, it's Shaheen. Okay, well, welcome, Shaheen. Do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Pickles, we invite everybody here as long as they keep their comments respectful. We enjoy everybody. My favorite drink, in fact, right now I have one right here. It is a Mountain Dew. Now, if you're talking alcoholic drink, no, Jim, if people want shouts out, what happens is we found that people want shouts out, and they're trying to do some entrapment to make us say something that is inappropriate. We have seen it plenty of times. Or there's the, is it better to see a tree grow, or, you know, how that finishes off? So you must be the same person. Did you hit us? Okay, so you have subscribed to the channel. Yeah, we're going to be doing live streams pretty much every day except Wednesdays now. Monday it'll be on here. Tuesday I will be on another channel called Latter Daily Digest. They actually want me to do the intro into their live stream. We all have lots in common as we are all ex-Mormon. So we all, tend to, we will, I will be doing like the intro, like say hi, welcome to Latter Daily Digest. And Tuesdays, we call it Tuesdays with Tim. So we will have fun. Well, Pickles, that's kind of, I don't know, because I don't know if my deaf dog would like that joke. Um, would it be politically correct for Thomas, Jason? But he might understand it with sign language, because my dog does know some sign language. Yeah, that's why yeah, he is being a good boy right now. Yeah, he's right. No, he's on the floor right now sleeping. It was actually funny because right after you were watching the live, Jason, when after the Lori Vallow um, verdict was given. Thomas went nuts. I just said she possessed him. It was funny. I had to mute my mic real quick. Uh, yeah, and that was the funny thing, is I had to mute the mic so quick, because once, that's why when he stopped barking, I came back on, and I told Gene and Randy, I'm like, you guys, my dog just got possessed by Lori Vallow, and we did a pretty good live stream on the spot, you guys. It was last minute. Someone got a hold of me to do a live stream on the Lori Vallow Dave Bell case. If you don't know who that was, it was a girl that actually says that she was a prophetess and was told to kill her husband and children. I know that song. It is a good song. Wow, we're back up to 2384 on the subs. Let's try to make it to the 2390s. That would be awesome. Yes, I like eggs. So does my dog. On the weekends, he gets scrambled eggs in his kibble for food. Do you like green eggs and ham, Sam? I am. Yeah, I do. Um, I like steak. I like carne asada. In fact, I just had some carne asada tacos and al pastor. What was it? A couple of days ago. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. Yeah, they were excellent, and they always send them with green and red salsa. I am doing great, Amanda. Doing fantastic. Yeah, the salsa was good. See, I even still have the salt shaker here because I put lime, the salt, and the salsa on it. I had them put light cilantro on it and no onions. I don't like onions on my tacos. Oh no, Jim, I would never be a vegetarian. I, someone already tried to put me on that. No, I had an ex-wife, and she was a vegetarian. Tried to go convince me everything about being a vegetarian. You know that meat causes cancer, and nope, you won't ever convince me. Especially because of my culture. My culture is all about different types of meats. Hello, Tim. Welcome to the stream. I wouldn't eat my dog. Hello, Tiona. Welcome to the stream. Well, there's a difference between would you eat your then are you going to eat your family member? You know, but it could always be, in times of survival. Look what happened. Have you ever watched the movie Alive? They ate that was the one where, the people, that crashed up in, what was it, the Himalayas, and it was, and then the ones that died, they ate the bodies of the ones that died. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, please consider dropping some type of super. Right now, I am sending all money to a friend that is taking gift cards to the people in Kerrville, Texas, that suffered from the floods. Yes, you are right, Jim. There are many Asian cultures that will eat certain pets. You know, we eat chicken. Some people have chickens as pets. Actually, it's a very good thing to have chickens because it kind of is a cycle you can have as a survival uh, mechanism, because you can have chickens that lay eggs that make more chickens, and then you can have eggs that you can eat for breakfast. Then you can have some that are incubated to create more chickens, and then you can have chickens that you could turn around and eat. So it's a very good survival food. So got to think about that too. Well, when have you ever been through, like, say, a time of disaster? And I would, I would use it as a survival food. I saw that. Yeah, dear, I caught that one right away. Hello, everyone. Jim, you got to look at those shots out. I knew that you were the same person as before. Well said, Baroness. Plants are living. And really, if you, one is not, one cannot be 100% vegetarian or vegan, because even when you look at plants, some farms will use the fertilizer they use does come from animals, or even birds that are flying overhead, their droppings fall on the plants. So one, it cannot be 100% vegetarian. Allison, I do not believe in Jesus. I am a total atheist. There's many reasons. I actually grew up Catholic. I converted to being a Mormon at age 24, and all I find is that religions and having faith, um, there's really no. They say to have faith is, will, like, cure things and everything. You know, I've never I've never found anything like that. I found that religions teach hate. I find that um, basically it's fictional. It's a myth. It you look at God and Jesus. God is the Father. Jesus is the Son. And you look at Greek mythology. You have Zeus, and you have Perseus. You have Roman mythology. You have Jupiter, and you have Hercules. You look at, and then all the gods have different sons that were sent to earth to perform all these feats of strength. And that's all Jesus was. It wasn't feats of strength, but miracles. And if you really look at it, whoever wrote the books, the New and Old Testament, put exactly the amount of miracles that needed to be created or happen. They put them in the Old Testament, and they happen in the New Testament. They said these things need to happen, so then they turned around and put them in the New Testament to prove it right. It's fan fiction. Hello, free samples. Welcome to the stream. You know, for example, myself, I don't I don't follow any faith. I don't um, follow a religion anymore. But what do I do? 10% of the money that comes on my through my super chats, I use it to go and make sure the homeless are make sure they eat. I make sure and go out there, and I have right now I have 80 little backpacks that I need to prepare, put water, give them socks, and I'm gonna try to put money out for some dry fit shirts. I get these questions all the time, Jim. It's like I need to see to believe. I don't need to me, seeing is believing, not believing is seeing. So that's the long and the short of it here. So if you put God in front of me right now and see him, then I would believe you. But if I can't see him, I don't believe. Let's look at it this way. When you were born, Jim, you were an atheist. Many people give me the example that I can't see oxygen, but I can measure oxygen. I do it at work all the time. There's a little sensor I put on people's fingers. There's no actual, no one's ever found a piece of Noah's Ark. And I always get that they found the location where it landed. Do you know how big that ark would have to be? And the location that people tell me, I've looked it up, and no, no, life is not proof of God. I mean, even when you read scripture, so in fact, I'm going to teach you one thing when it comes to scripture. So, no, breath is not God. It's an anatomical thing that happens. Yeah, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Hi, Amanda. Correct. I like that, Arthur. I really like that quote there. There many of these people need to go visit. There's a channel here on YouTube. Actually, I subscribe to it. I've watched some good interviews with this young lady. Her name is Britt Hartley, and her channel is No Nonsense Spirituality. She was actually in school to get a master's in theology, and she as she went on with her master's in theology, she found that she was an atheist. She found that there was no reason to believe in what she was taught in the past. She had grown up a Mormon, so uh, whatever faith she was studying in theology and go to ministry school, she lost all her faith while in school. So, and she's very, very direct and will. Hello, CC. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. Well said there. It is counterproductive, and they just sit here and argue it more. New Mexico. Well, we got 2 of the 4 corners covered here, Jason. No, wait. No, actually, are you in one of the 4 corner states? No, I may be wrong. Yeah, pretty soon I will be moving to Cali. Which one's on your list to visit, CC? Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like, subscribe. Consider dropping a super to give to funds to my friend that is taking gift cards out to people in Kerrville. Where are you located, CC? Oh, I used to live in Florida. I used to live in Southwest Florida. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Man, you guys are so quick. Jason and Yadira, I didn't even see what side character said. Well, yeah, it's that time of year. It gets hot and humid. That's why it is hurricane season, because the waters of the Gulf are hot. And I didn't see anything. My mods got it before. Yeah, see, what was nice out here while I've been in New Mexico, I've been able to see seasons, actually get snow because I grew up in California, went out to Florida, now I'm in New Mexico, and and then I then now I'm going back to California. Yeah, I mean, that's why the snowbirds come to Florida. Yeah, it's coming up. I will probably be leaving either the 11th or 12th of September. Yeah, we want to get to 51 likes. We need 30 more. Hello, Hobgoblin. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. Subscribe if you aren't already. Jennifer, welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. So here are the change in stats, you guys, from yesterday. Yesterday we did a 3-hour live, 3.5 hours, and we ended with 500. Right now we're at 710. Cute kitty, welcome. Yeah, we are doing good, and I say we because we're having a great stream today, as usual. Great streams come because of great subs and great mods that do take out the people that come in hate. Hello, Jay Lee. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe if you are new. Righteous, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I did see the sub count go up, so thank you for subscribing there, Jay Lee. If we could get like 5 more subs, that would be awesome. We would go into the 2390s. The goal will be to make it to 2550 before I move out of New Mexico, and then we can start again, start streaming again in San Diego. Oh, hi, like hi ally, like the game hi ally. Mm, Thomas is down here, right there. You should see him. Hello, everyone. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We, are slowly working our way up. Well, we try to be nice on the stream. I have great moderators here in Yadira and Jason that, they're here most of the time. Um, I do have some other moderators and they make it when they can. But they do keep the channel to where the hate is, um, the hate comments are down to a minimum. We do talk, for those of you that are new here, we talk the 5Ts. That's why we call it Area 5T1. Yes, I do have an alien theme going on in my house, but we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, we talk about triathlon, we talk we talk teaching, and we talk trucks. Deja, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hadn't seen you here in a while. Glad to see you here. Yes, and as Deja has said it, I am Jules, and everyone here in the stream is one of my treasures. They are not strict, Hobgoblin. They know their what standards we have set for the channel, and we just don't want any. We can talk certain topics, but we don't want certain comments or certain topics talked about here. I do have certain, like, we can talk about, like, I will talk politics sometimes, but religion is one of the things that we won't talk about in here because I do have some. First of all, I'm an atheist, and yeah, I may talk about it, but I know in my stream right now I do have some subs and that have religious trauma, and my subs are more important than talking about mythological beings in the sky. Well, thank you, Ern B. Yeah, I try it. Like today I did do something different when just having this one little bang here. Maybe I'll braid it one day. I think that would be cool to braid this little part of it to just have it there. And the thing is, what happens is when I bring this out, it sits like right there in my face. And you guys think that's okay? Because I was hanging it off my earring just so it wouldn't just like droop into my face. What do you guys think? That look good? Okay, then I'll keep it there. I've done it before where I do it on both sides. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like, subscribe if you aren't already. Yeah, I've done it before, and I've done it to both sides where I can, because I'll put it behind my ear and then. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Amanda. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the stream. I can always do that real quick. Golden Egg, please do hit a like, Golden Egg, subscribe to the channel. Golden Egg, actually, I'll tell you the truth because I like to be transparent on my channel. It isn't. Actually, our goal is 51 likes. Golden Egg, I'm a transgender woman and I do wigs because obviously I'm still filling in the male pattern baldness. Yeah, and that's the thing is I rather be transparent and honest than lie to my subs. Or even people just watching the channel, because everyone here are my treasures. So like today I actually like doing the wigs because today I have, this is my favorite one as of now, but tomorrow I can do the channel as a blonde. I also have a black wig that's all straight hair. So I mean, I could be, and someone was talking about a bob. The blonde one is a little short. It's not a bob, but I can do it like one. We're only 27 away from 51 likes. So please do hit a like and subscribe. We're 5 subs away from 2390, 15 away from 2400. So I don't know, maybe we can make it there. Huggy, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Ginger, like you mean like almost like a redheaded color? I've been wanting to do a red one. Yeah, I want to do a more of a natural redhead, because some are like super red. Like, let's see. Deja, thank you for giving a gift membership to Derek Smith. Derek, Deja has just gifted you a membership to the channel. That's a thing about giving memberships to people. They are randomly chosen from people on the channel. I've been wanting to get something new and like looking for new colors. I'll probably get a red and a ginger. I mean, eventually I want to, like, these aren't real hair. These are synthetic ones, and they don't cost a lot. But I want to get something that's real, real nice. Someone's having a party around here. Yeah, what I've done is I've bought like as my hair has been growing in, I've been trying to, uh, I did buy some dye in like a brown just to make sure, that it's, um, do another color. And I do want to try several different colors or even a blonde, just natural, go into a blonde. But I guess you have to, because I'm dark brown, so you have to lighten it little by little. Uh, Actually, the last time I cut it, I cut part of it down to a 4, then blended the top into it. I have one spot about this much that still has some male pattern baldness. So, but it's starting to get reversed because as far as testosterone blockers, I'm on 2. One is the spironolactone that blocks all the testosterone in your body, and I'm also on finasteride. Now, finasteride blocks the DHT. Now, DHT is the type of testosterone that that causes hair loss, and so I and then I am doing Rogaine. I get this regular Rogaine and I'll put it into a little bottle and spray it on because just doing the dropper is hard. So what's blocked? That's kind of funny there. That is funny, Pickles. Hello everyone, please do hit a like and subscribe. We're working our way up to 1,000 views. Let's try to make those 1,000 views by the top of this second hour. That will put us at, where will that put us? That'll put us at number 8, but we can easily hit, I think we can easily hit number 6 on the top 10 on my stream, the way we've been going. As far as views, number 3 is 1,500, so if we keep going at this pace, we actually have a chance of making it there. Yeah, I'm gonna say no matter what people state here, I know some of you may not like that what my mods are doing, but my mods have their instructions on what to do and what not to do because, or how much to, allow. They and I've noticed that there are times if I were modding my channel, I usually would just before I had mods, I would just block people from the channel. You said something wrong, I would just block the person. But I've noticed Yadira and Jason give people at least a chance. And one of the big things I got mods for is because, I would get, be getting like 5 times as much content. And it was just, So say right now we would have in here, we would already be at like 4,000 views, but most of them were hate comments and or religious people trying to tell us, tell me I was doing something wrong. And that's why we set some ground rules. Yeah, I've had my highest view count has been like 16,000, but I'd rather do this nice 800 where we're at right now, these 850, than have 16,000 in here and people be saying, spewing all these hateful political content or hateful religious content, which does happen. And what someone told me once, and it's true, and I hate to say this, but my ex-wife was right. Um, Religions do preach hate. So as we saw earlier, people that were in here arguing, about biblical and faithful things, they're doing it mainly because to throw in hateful comments. So that's why when it gets there, we really stop. Um, like I said, I've been through two major religions, and that's what I did notice. Yeah, but religions exist because of God, belief in God. The reason people believe in God and the people reason people believe in God, because we're all born as an atheist, is because you're taught it by the people around you. Cool, Deja. Thank you. If you guys do have a YouTube channel, I would suggest try using the new AI feature to create shorts. That's how I created the short that you guys might see that says Gem X traveling to Jules Treasures. It's actually pretty cool. You could say we're taught everything. Deja, actually, that would probably be difficult. Um, the only other way would be I would have to set up a StreamYard. And I don't have a tablet. I've been wanting to buy one, but I want an Android tablet. Well said, Amanda. Yeah, I would brought up going to Catholic school. And then I converted to Mormonism, and I found that either way, both were not good. And eventually I studied the Bible as a textbook and comparing it to Greek mythology, and basically that's what it where I started my deconstruction. I really started seeing how, you know, it was actually mythology. What about Buddhism? Buddha was someone that actually existed, wasn't it? It's a way to find yourself some balance in your. What about if Jesus existed, okay, he didn't perform the miracles that they said he did. Okay? He wasn't the son of a god. Because gods are mythological beings. So did Perseus exist? Okay, I've reconnected because I know. You know what you made me think of? Deja, what movie when you say Neil Diamond is Saving Silverman? Have you ever seen the movie Saving Silverman? Oh, I think that's a great movie. Great actors in it. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. That's a good one, Pickles. I like that one. Well said, Deja. Welcome, Elia, welcome to the stream. Do hit a like. If you're just joining here for the first time, please do subscribe. My name is Jules. Remember, all of you are my treasures. I do see mainly people that have been here before, but well, maybe I'm not enlightened because I no longer have a oneness with him. Trust me, I was a strong in my religions when I was a member, really believed in him, but then I found there's nothing that really proves him being there. Golden, no matter how much you say it, how much you try to convince me or my other atheists and agnostics in here, you're just repeating yourself. We won't believe in it. And like I said, there are members of my channel right now in this stream that have trauma from religious trauma, from things that happened to them. Trust me, I had Golden, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I told you there are people in here with religious trauma. But the last thing I will tell you, I had a strong testimony of God, but no more. Okay, we're at 9:06 right now. I know. Hey, Maddie, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. We're trying to get to those 51 likes. I didn't see what you overshared, Aaliyah, or I might have missed it. Oh, that's not oversharing. That is actually a pretty good comment there. Well said, Deja, also. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. No, actually, sometimes it's good to talk about it, because you may need to tell others, uh, and it helps, it as you tell others, maybe it helps you deal more with it, and and see, I didn't know that about you, but I know others on my channel have been. Cigarette juice. Hello, everyone, and trust me, I've probably seen some. Those people with the COPD, and it just that the just have that fluid build up in their lungs. But the worst thing to see is, have you guys ever seen projectile vomiting? I won't forget the first time I had a patient projectile vomit. We loaded them in the ambulance, put them in. I went and sat down next to them, and all of a sudden, they started to, show the nausea. I remember grabbing a pan for them to vomit in, and as soon as the partner that was going to go drive the ambulance, right as that door slammed shut, the vomit hit the door. And if he hadn't shut that door, it would have gone in his face. Hello, Porch. Welcome to the stream. Just checking on Thomas there. He was acting weird today. He didn't want to eat this morning. I put the kibble, I scrambled a couple of eggs, put the eggs in there. I think he finally pooped, and then he started acting himself. And then I made homemade dog food for him. So when the chicken was boiled and I shredded it, he just like started going nuts and just wanted chicken. Well, he's down here right now. Did you guys see him when I was on camera and turned and looked at him? Oh, I think he's better now. I think he just had to go. Thank you, Yadira, as always, putting the links up on the channel. That really helps out. Please remember, right now, all donos, whether Cash App or Supers, are going to victims of the Texas floods. I will be sending them to Megan Connor, who has been volunteering there, and she will take them and buy gift cards for the people that need to for anything that they need for supplies for their house. Oh wow, I hope your doggy gets better. Oh, bowel obstructions or impactions can be horrible. I've had one 2 different times, a bowel obstruction where it sent me to the hospital. And it's not fun to get a tube from your nose to your stomach. Hello, Muffin. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're having a great night, as always. I haven't seen MB since Tuesday. I saw her on Latter Daily Digest. The Muffin Man? You mean the Muffin Man that lives on Drury Lane? Remember on Shrek? No, I don't know the Muffin Man. No, not my gumdrop buttons. Dog, I will not allow, I don't allow mods that I do not know. I need to gain trust in you. I remember having Yadira here for a while and then asking her whether she knew other people that would mod. And I trusted her enough to. Well, you have to be here long enough. Then I have to see comments that don't have to be taken out by the mods. I also doesn't take days. It's not days. It might be months. And right now I have so many mods that I don't really need another one right now. I didn't say years, but right now I have plenty. Thank you, Pickles. Yes, I do. Welcome, Sid. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe if it's your first time here. Melvin, why not subscribe? When you subscribe, you can, you can be just basically a member of a good community that we have here. I'm not seeing 33. I'm seeing 32, but sometimes it takes me a little extra to get the extra one. We're coming up on 1,000 views, treasures. We are at 978. Thank you. I do like burgundy. Teal is my favorite color, but I do like burgundy, and I like this lipstick color. I'm gonna have to go get a new one soon. It is called Vintage. It is an LA Colors one. So, see, now I see the 33. And speaking of 988, right now, Yadira, that is how many views we've had on the channel. See, I see 33, you see 34. I think it takes a little bit. We're about to break the 1,000 mark on views. We're at 993. So that will put us let's see, we can probably by the next hour, in 45 minutes, if we can probably make it to the number 6 video. I'm looking at my top 10 videos here, my top 10 list. To get to number 3, we would have to make like 1,600 views. we would have to make another 600. Okay, I almost put on a skirt. I still have my shorts on that I was wearing during the day. I'm like, yeah, I'll put on my blouse and just I have blue jean shorts on. To the radio flyer, to the red radio flyer. What do I do today? I'm trying to start to get my house ready to, because I will be moving to California in less than 2 months. So I need to, I fixed two of my neon lights that Thomas had decided to wag his tail on and just destroy the cords. So basically, I just bought me a little one of those torch lighters, and I had bought shrink tubing. And so what I did, yeah, he wags his tail so hard when he's on the futon that he breaks the cables with his tail. So what I did is I had my crimpers strip the wire from the wire stripper part of it, put the cables back together. I had shrink tubing that I bought. I put it and then I lit it so it shrank down on each cable. Then I put another big piece of shrink tubing on top, and so we got these two back. There is a third one that is still working, which just needs new batteries because it won't work off the outlet. It'll work off the batteries. Now I noticed that these, if I put them in the outlet to the, so if I do the outlet, the USB port on my outlet, it won't work. So I have to put these to basically, hello, Jacko, welcome to the stream. Or is it Jaffo? Okay, we are now at number 7 on the top 10. That was like on the MTV top 100 videos. They used to say it like that. How about some music? Do you guys want music? We haven't had music in a while. What do you think, Yadira? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've been considering getting, they must be giving good deals at my work and for iPads, because the iPads, they keep getting iPads and then they sell them out like quickly. And I can get them I have got this special little card and I can get them, one, they're tax free. Two, I can get them, all they do is take $125 pay period out of my check. But I just finally paid off everything that I owed on that. So it's nice seeing these small amounts come out of my check. So, you know, But when I get to California, I'm probably gonna buy a nice TV from there and put it in my mom's house. Ooh, nice. Where'd you get it? Most of my clothing I've gotten off of, seriously, I've gotten most of my stuff off of Temu. Oh wow. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of great clothing off of Temu, and like this blouse is from there. That's okay. It happens, and I love it because how it has this square neck, and things are a little more noticeable, but not so much showing. And then I love how it has these buttons here. We're at 33 likes, you guys. We need 18 more to hit um 18 more and we'd be at 51. Like 5T1, 51. Hello, everyone. If you're just joining us, feel free to jump in. For me, it's over here to the live stream. Some of you, it might be down here at the bottom of your phone. Do hit a like, subscribe on your phones. It's probably up at the top. Double tap it. Um, and we're trying to make it to 51 likes. We like the number 51 here, hence we call it Area 5T1. And I have my Area 51 sign up here. Lots of significance to the number 51, not just because of Area 51 and me living in New Mexico near Roswell, but having these alien decor, but there's lots of significance behind it. But we like to do things in increments of 51 here. That's why we are trying to get to 2,550 subscribers. If we make it there, I do want to do a little. Well, thank you, Matt T. Once we do hit 2,500 and 50 subscribers, I will be doing a little giveaway. I will be giving away a Molly backpack. It does have an IFAK and a canteen attached to it. It's a black Molly backpack with a canteen and a coyote brown canteen, a coyote brown IFAK. The IFAK kit, I put it together. So it is not your standard IFAK. In fact, it'll be better than your standard one. Which it's an individual first aid kit. That's where the word IFAK comes from. And trust me, it is well built. So we will be doing that giveaway when we hit 2,550 on subs. Then from there, our next goal will be 5,100 subs. Hopefully we can hit it by the end of the year next year. And I will be trying to find something really good to give away at 5,100. But, we just need to work our way there. What do you mean make CV by brand? CV to me sounds like Chula Vista. That's where I grew up. That's actually where I'm moving to. It could be a curriculum vitae, which is kind of like your resume. Area 5T1 is what we call the channel, part of the channel. It's basically what we talk about. We discuss the 5Ts on this channel. We talk about transition, as I'm a 55-year-old transgender woman. We talk about triathlon. We talk trends, different clothing I like to wear. We talk about teaching and tips. And the last one is we talk about trucks, where I am doing the resto mod of a Nissan Xterra. That is actually my daily driver. So we have lots of niches in here though. So Evan, makes the CV sign. What's the CV sign? Morango. I'm not going to throw any signs here. Morango, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Guys, actually, we're doing pretty good on views in the last 48 hours. We're at over 3,100. That's just the alarm my phone gives me as a reminder to take my medications, which I will do when I go to bed. Let's see, we're at 1,082. We're getting close to number 6 video. So what are we looking for? 11:15. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Oh look, my boonie hat. Should I put on my boonie hat? This is one of my favorite colors, camouflage. It's called Subdued Digital Urban. I actually like it because it would be good nighttime camouflage. I think I did a video in this camo. Which video was it that I did in this camouflage? Because I just got the shirt, the tactical top for it. I think I did my last survival Saturday video in this. I didn't even see what he said. Funny, Deja, funny. So, I actually that's it right there. These are good for when you're out in the sun because it's got a bill all the way around. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I have them in every color digital camouflage there is. Yeah, it would be a good fishing hat. You can find them on that one. I believe I got it. I think I got it at a Army Navy store, or I got it off of Amazon. I had the matching pants and a t-shirt that matched it, but now I got the actual tactical shirt. That would be good for like if you need to go hunting or go out in the woods. Um, it would be good. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I keep seeing the numbers go up in the 20s. We've been consistent with that. Yeah, it would be good for gardening. They're good hats for everything. I give away one of my, or I did, oh no, my all tan boonie hat that matched my BDU shirt that was up here. Finally tore, but that was from all the deployments I did with that one. You think I have great skin? I've been in the sun a lot too. You know, with all the time I spent in the sun when I grew up in California, I'm surprised. It's like so many things. Like, I'm gonna say my first ex has gone through. I'm surprised I'm not the one that has had all that. I don't know how many knee surgeries, and she's not even a runner. Then she just had, I guess right now she's been out of work because skin cancer, but I guess pretty bad. They had to do a shave biopsy of it. What else? I can't, it's just like, it keeps going. One time I got a kit as a sample of a different, like a moisturizer cream. Oh, it was great. I forgot what the name of it was. Hello, welcome to the stream. If you're just joining us, please do hit a like and subscribe. How about 10 more subs? Would be great. We are doing fantastic on this stream as we look at that. We are now at number 6. We're moving up the pop charts, you guys. We can probably make it to number 5. To make it to number 5, we have to get 1,322. If we make 1,322, we can easily make it to number 4, which would be 1,396. That's cool, Amanda. No big deal. You know, me, I have this tendency, in the sun, I tan great. One of the things I tend to protect the most though are my tattoos. I'll still put on sunblock, but if I went out without sunblock, I don't burn. And like my daughter's really white, and like she gets that from her mom, but she gets my skin in the fact that she won't burn. But that's the Mexican part, you know? The melanocytes. Yes, observer, her mom. I'm a transgender woman. Hello, Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, we are in Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk trends, we talk about teaching and tips about life, and we talk trucks. Teaching and tips are within the same category. The tips are mainly cooking, and maybe some preparedness ones. I don't want to say I'm a big prepper where I have years worth of food, and a small and a stockpile of, firearms. But I always say to at least have a week's worth of food in your house to be able to survive on in case of emergency, and have it ready in your car. Have something to go. Do have a to-go bag that you can grab quickly, swiftly, and go. There was, I lived in Florida, went through 6 major hurricanes, never had to evacuate, but I always had to-go bags. Ooh, you also do the goth look? I haven't done the goth look in a while. I've done it on here. Sometimes it's fun to do it. I even have like a little like bustier type looking thing. It's black leather with like leopard spots on there. I haven't done that one in a while. Welcome. Oh, so what kind of meds are you on, Amanda, that you say you need? Maybe next weekend I'll do a goth look. We can have some fun. Amonzola, hello. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Yeah, I have like I said, it's kind of like a little bustier type thing, and it just comes around, and then it probably fits me better now that I've lost those 35, 40 pounds. I think the way I've been eating in the past week, I probably put on 5, but that means I'm still down like 35, but but it just seems like when I usually, yeah, I've actually done the Wegovy, and right now I'm spacing it out 2 weeks apart because I did like the one time I did get some. I think that's when I got sick, or was having some real bad diarrhea. I think it might have been it. So now I've spaced it out 2 weeks apart. The big thing is it got my hemoglobin A1C down from a 6.6, oh no, a 6.3 down to a 5.5. So that's really good. My chance, I was pre-diabetic. Now I'm at a normal range. So um, we're almost to 1200. Yeah, I'm glad because diabetes does run in my family. Um, I'm the only one that's not diabetic. My dad was diabetic, my mom is diabetic, my sister is too, but my sister eats so much food. She works in the food industry. She's a big foodie. She comes home and just like immediately goes to the fridge. Uh, and then sometimes she'll like literally sleepwalk downstairs and start eating. I think last time, one of the last times we went, and my daughter was with me. My sister actually went in the fridge because my daughter had saved something in the fridge to eat later, and and was and ended up eating her stuff. Yeah, diabetes is not something to mess with. It can, because once it starts messing with your kidneys, and then you get the neuropathies and everything, just the way it becomes a big domino effect. Thank you, Deja. Appreciate it. Wow. This is a completely different stream than yesterday. We were what? We were on 3.5 hours yesterday, Yadira. I don't know. Yesterday's was. I don't want to say it was because of the number of people. I think we have a better number as far as and good people. We, as always, we have good people in here. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know if I was just tired yesterday or what. Because I just felt like, yeah. Well, and it's like, look, I'll say it's like patience. uh, I look at you when as a nurse, you always have to look at a patient as an individual. So no matter if you have 5 patients and they all have the same problem going on, it's always going to be looking at the individual and what the situation was or is. I see 36, Amanda. So there's something, that is obviously I think it happens a lot that on my end it's a little delayed. True, Deja. Hello, if you're just joining us, please jump into the stream. Do hit a like and subscribe. Yeah, see, right now it's 35, and the people will jump. See, now I see the 36. It just turned 36 on my end. And the thing is, people will jump in, hit a like, and then unlike it. Take their like out. Same with subscribers. They come in, jump in, subscribe, and the next day I may have the standard deviation. I'm sorry, I'm going to sound statistical here. The standard deviation is usually I wake up the next morning and have about 3 that have unsubscribed. Hello, Robin. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Yeah, we are having a great night. Yeah, see, I haven't seen the 37th one. So it might be a little delay on my end. Yeah, I'm a big math geek. Do you know I took college algebra just for fun? I needed an extra class just to get the extra money, to take the 12 credits to get financial aid. So I had all the math credits I needed, but I just took college algebra for fun, just for the heck of it. Really, I dated a girl that was a um, math major. Went to Gonzaga University up in Spokane, Washington. Oh boy, that girl! I met her at SeaWorld when I worked there, and I remember I was the lead person in charge of the stroller rental booth. And I could put the money in her cash register, and there was a certain set amount that you would put in. And throughout the day, she would be doing her transactions. And then at the end, I had to count the bag, and then she would tell me what the total amount of money in her bag was going to be when she. When I did what they used to call a Z reading. Nowadays you don't have Z readings because a computer does all that. That's two completely different. That's actually very, very different there, Illa. I Because you got to think about it. Those are two different sides of the brain you're using. Your math is a left brainer, and then a music major would be someone that's a right brainer. Wow. See, I'm always been very analytical. If you can hear me just in that, and noticing that, because I'm an analytical person. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a very analytical person. I break down everything scientifically, mathematically. I start to do everything like that. Oh, I wouldn't have to. Um, I can already do that. The thing is, if you know what, first of all, um, the people from MIT did that, and if you get caught counting cards, you're gonna get yourself banned from a casino. But it's not hard to do because that casinos do a 6 standard decks. So they use 6 decks, and they're on each game. Hello, Rickshaw. Welcome to the stream. And that kind of helps you with the stats on what's going to land and when. Because as they start pulling them out, you can, it's not hard to figure it out. But I got this from the local casino here. A friend of mine likes to go, so I go with her sometimes, but they gave us these in when you get your points card. But she likes to go from time to time. She is hooked Welcome, Melissa. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Yes, I am transgender. I'm a transgender woman. In fact, look at that on my wall. My name is Jules. Remember, you are a treasure here when you come to the channel, whether you're a subscriber or not. And we discuss the 5Ts here on the channel. We talk about transition, triathlon trends, teaching / tips, and we talk trucks. So we're having a great day today in the fact that we are, have a good attendance. And, and it's not the fact that we just have a lot of people, we're having a lot of great people coming here. Great subs are in here. So if you would love to be one of them, we'd like to welcome you. Yesterday, I did one of my teaching videos. I do talk about high demand religions, focusing on the Mormon Church as I used to be a member. And yesterday, I did a pretty good one. It was focused on what they consider missionary work. Which is kind of funny because it's gotten 51 views. I'm just looking at the stats from that video, and since last night, it's gotten 51 views. It is 21 more views than usual. Actually, it's going pretty good. I think I hit... The thing about when you make a video, actually, I'm going to do a... we're going to do a presentation on Latter Daily Digest so they can figure out on how to get more views. And I have to do a slide presentation for them. And because they want to know on how to, make the channel better. So I'm going to do a slide presentation for them. I am usually on their channel on Tuesdays. I'm going to start doing more shorts videos. I need to start doing more content on shorts. And the reason is I've been watching some videos that have been giving some pointers on how to increase viewerships and stuff like that, and one of them is shorts. The more shorts you do, the more your algorithm grows. So I did a short. Let's see, I did one, I think 2 days ago. I did a pretty cool one. It's about 7 seconds long, and it's already gotten close to 1,000 views. So it's just called, what's it called? Gem X Traveling to Jules Treasures Area 5T1. And then it does say there's a Nissan Xterra that looks like mine. It's white. It's traveling up a mountain, and it's kind of like my T-shirt and my blanket, and it says Jules Treasures Area 5T1 uh, coffee shop, and then it has this UAP over it, or a UFO, a flying saucer basically, and it's shining lights down on it. And when you hit the play, it's actually pretty cool because it starts doing the music to close encounters. And if you look, I said have aliens looking out the windows. There's actually aliens sitting in the Xterra. It was all done with AI. I'll tell you what, AI does some cool things because now um, you can do your shorts with AI, whatever background you want, or uh, you know, all the different things. You can tell it what to do, like so yeah, they say the more you get on shorts, it kind of encourages the algorithm to grow towards your channel. Um, so I'm gonna try to start, throwing stuff in shorts videos. Hello everyone. If you're just joining us here, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Um, we are having a great night here. We have many of our regulars, uh, enjoying it ourselves as we have a good night. Um, we like to do our live streams, and we like to have little marathon live streams. Uh, so we are just going on our third hour. So most of the time we do about a 4-hour live stream. Um, we like to do about a 4-hour live stream. That's usually where we have a good time, like to, have fun and speak with each other. So welcome to the stream. I'm just looking at a lot of these. A lot of people are saying how they love that they're actually commenting on the short. Welcome, Ash. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please like and subscribe to the video and the channel. We always appreciate new people here. We like to have fun, and we've been having a great conversation today. We are getting ready to Sarah Connor, you're going a little into the have you used AI, Deja? Do you guys want, let me show you guys something that AI did. Or let me play something for you that AI did for, I'm sure I've played it for most of you, but now I have a friend, he started a church of atheism, and he wanted to make a song about purity culture. And there's certain ways that, because we're both ex-Mormons, and there are some very strange ways that the Mormon Church teach purity culture. And he made a song about it with AI. Actually, it's got a very good beat. It's got great music, but he did it all with AI, just plugging in stuff into AI, asking it what to do, and sure enough, it came up with a great song. He's come up with some very good ones. Adira knows which way I'm going here. Maybe Deja too. Very well done, Adira. So this was made with AI. Let's see. I'm gonna take it off. I gotta take it off silent because I gotta unmute my speakers because I always mute my speakers when I'm on here with you. I'm going to play this for you guys first, then I will explain the premise of this song. Like I said, this was computer generated AI song. And I love it because I love the beat. It came out really well. The words have the opposite meaning of what this lesson is about. Do my shoe, heavy petting in the neon hue, cracked vase on the kitchen floor. I get what I want, then I want more. Soaking in the bathtub fizz, the way you look at me is a quiz. Hair teased high like a wild storm. In your arms I feel so warm. Lick my cupcake, sweet sensation. It's a sugar-coated invitation. Don't you know it's such a sin when you don't dig in? Ripped tights and a leather jacket. Got a secret, can you hack it? Lights blur as we drive fast. Make this moment last and last. Pink lipstick on your collar screen. sugar-coated invitation. Don't you know it's such a sin when you don't dig in? When you don't dig in. Stop. So, for those of you that haven't heard the explanation behind this song, a lot of the members of the Church of Atheism I belong to are ex-Mormons. And many of the things this song mentions, like it starts off talking about bubble gum stuck to my shoe. They actually do a lesson. There are different lessons they do with the young women about purity culture. The first one has to do with the licked cupcake. The second one has to do with the bubble gum. So the teachers will come in and bring a load of cupcakes, and they will have them grab a cupcake and they all take a lick out of the cupcake. And then the teacher says, stop before you eat that, and hand the cupcake over to the person next to you. And so then once they hand that out, hand it to the next person, then they tell the person next to them, okay, why don't you take a lick of that? And, people refuse to, because obviously it's been licked by the other person. So they tell people, they're basically teaching young women not to become a licked cupcake. So in other words, to stay pure by not becoming a licked cupcake. That's the, and the same analogy goes with bubble gum. So if you had someone take a piece and chew up some bubble gum, and then they turned around and handed it to you, would you eat that bubble gum? So that is how the Mormon Church teaches young ladies purity culture. So when my friend put it into AI, he kind of put all these lessons, but kind of, put it in a little backwards. In other words, wanted to show that we were Exmos and didn't believe in all this. And true, Amanda. So yeah, that's what this song was about. Kind of, as you heard it was the reverse of it. Okay, you guys, let's look at this. We are now at number 4 on the top 10. We'll probably make number 3. We're only like 100, only about 200. No, we're about 180 from number 3, maybe even less. And that's what the channel is about. It's about good vibes. That's why we take out the, I'd rather take out the haters and have less people in here, and we have the good vibes than than have 16,000, 20,000 views and and have all these bad vibes. We want quality over quantity. And we tend to do that. We tend to get, even though we still need to, we're filtering people out, we've still gotten to, these points where we're moving, each video tends to move up our algorithm, and hopefully it's shooting us to the proper people in the algorithm. Yeah, we're definitely, diversifying the channel a little bit. Fridays from now on, I do, if you guys want to consider it, Fridays. Who was it that came up with Fridays with Friends? I can't remember, but we want to start doing what we call Fridays with Friends. We did the first episode with Fridays with Friends was with Megan Connor. She was here and she told us about her efforts in Texas and what we could do to help her out or help the people in Texas out to get them money. No, they don't teach that, or they're teaching against it. Would if I they're saying purity culture. So if I took a cupcake and I licked it and I gave it to you, would you eat that cupcake? What, Leo? What's up? What? Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. I'm doing great. How about yourself? If you're just joining us here, remember my name is Jules. All of you are my treasures. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to work our way. Well said there, Deja. See, that's why I have great subs, because we have people like Deja in here. All of you are fantastic. All of you are treasures. That's what makes you a treasure. Deja gifted you that membership. There's a difference between a sub and a membership. I already did, Deja. Didn't you see it while I was playing Lick My Cupcake? I said this. Junior Seau's number there. Here comes the AC, the ASMR AC again. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Junior Third, Jessica Starr, Jen with No Filter, and Darren H. All of you have been given gift membership by Deja for 1 month. So everyone, please do thank Deja. She is very generous. She is great. I've actually had her on a live stream through StreamYard in the past, so I would suggest to check out her live stream. It was really fun. We had a great time. So if you'd like to donate or drop a super chat or a super sticker, you can always. That's pretty good, Deja. Well, you can replace, instead of putting eggs in it, you can put applesauce to replace the eggs. So that would make it vegan. So please consider dropping a super sticker or a super chat. Those do go towards donations towards Texas flood victims. I think I'm hearing myself through the speakers. Let me mute that. Man, all this green on my screen, green and blue, green, blue, yellow, green, blue, yellow. All my subs are so generous to each other that okay, no, I was noticing that my speakers, I was hearing it in echo. So it was, I think it was the fact that I had my speakers still unmuted for when I played the music. Hello everyone, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Right now we're sitting at 2388. If we can just make 2390, that would be great. 2 more subs right now would be awesome. If not a few more, like somewhere around 4 or 5, as we usually have a standard deviation where people will leave overnight or they get You got what, Amanda? I haven't seen one, Derek. Did you hit the dollar sign down at the bottom and then pay for it? There might be. Oh, okay. You know, like the bell. Yeah, I haven't seen any. Hmm, that's strange. Let me see. Res I'm gonna refresh my screen because I have the live on my computer and I have it on my phone. I'm filming from my phone, um, so it might take that. Strange. I only have one that I've seen, and that was Jenny Clevenger sent one earlier. I can see viewer activity. I can go into viewer activity. I can see yeah, see Jenny sent one, um, and she got sec, her second month of membership. Oh no, what, 3 months of membership. So got updated, and then the two gifts from Deja, but I have not seen a super chat from you yet, Derek. Um, we, yeah, because I have, like, on my stream, what I do is like I said, I film from my phone. I stream from my phone. That's what I use as a camera and mic. And then there are like stream settings, and it says analytics, so I can be watching the analytics. And then I can go to viewer activity. And there at the viewer activity, I can see who's sent super chats. And then there's shopping, but there's no products in there right now. Well, I do thank you for sending the super chat. I'm I don't, like I said, I don't know why it wouldn't have gone through, because if you just hit the dollar sign down there, it should have gone through. Maybe it'll just go through later, or it might be a delay on it. Hello, Letty. Welcome to the stream. Everything's going great. How are you? Please do hit a like to the stream. And Yadira just dropped the merch store site. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So we are about 50 views away from hitting number 3 on the top 10. Vandalism, really? That's horrible when people will do that. I'm sorry that happened. You know, that's horrible. Was it just your window that they broke, or did they do any more damage? You know, one window that, you know, not that they should have done more, but they shouldn't have done any. Yeah, that's the other thing. They steal anything. Like my friend here didn't even break her window. I guess she left her car unlocked. They stole her backpack. You know, and she had like her work keys in there. Like my friend had her work keys in there. Do you know how much you have to pay for a new set of government keys if you lose them? When you work for the federal government, you have to replace everything. On top of that, you have to call the police and you have to call the federal police. So since like I work for the VA, if I lose my VA ID card, I have to call the police. Yeah, actually, Deja, I hear one of the like I hear one of the biggest things if you own a Kia or a Hyundai, they're the most stolen cars for parts. Okay, that's good. That's good. At least we know that where your money is. That is strange. I don't know. Did it give any other reasons why? Because I received a super chat earlier. Yeah, it used to be very, very prevalent for Hondas, but right now with Kia and Hyundai, and I could tell you probably why, because um, they are, yes, I do game box. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I got a green screen. How did I do that? Let's take off the green screen here, you guys. I accidentally hit something. Hmm. Okay, I want to know how to get the green screen off of here. Hmm. How did I get this green screen? No, can I pin? Great. I'm trying to. They would tell you what's for their welfare program, which for a long time they did use. They have their own, they actually have a pretty good welfare program at one point. Um, I'm trying to turn off this green screen, you guys. If not, I want to find something good to put up there. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how to take this off. I accidentally tapped it. It's a green screen, so in other words, you can put a scene behind you, but it won't. It's my phone, Deja. It's my phone. Let's see, what if I do the plus here? No, that's start a poll. What's this?